Over the weekend, I went out to Inglewood to Chico's Justice Center to help out with an event put on by Tiny Toones, a nonprofit organization based out of Cambodia. And I went there earlier to join up with the other volunteers and help set up the place to get it ready for the fundraiser later that night. And in the warehouse, I had a favorite room called the graffiti room, and they had that open and available so that guests can go in and share their art. It's just a beautiful room, one of my favorite places to go find inspiration is actually from graffiti work, just with all the colors and texture and things that are just very attractive to the eye. And at this event, we wanted it to be a friendly place for families, and so we had an arts and crafts table available where kids and basically any ages can go and paint and do tie-dye t-shirts, basically anything crafty that they could send back with the kids to Cambodia and show them their love in that way. The event itself was just so much fun to document. There were a lot of details in the warehouse, a lot of colors and a lot of things going on with people coming in and out and celebrating with Tiny Toons, with dance, and raising funds for them. One of the other rooms was the Get Funky room, where they had a DJ and an MC encouraging everyone to meet the peer mentors who came all the way out from Cambodia on their first USA tour. Another room they had was the main room where they had different performances going on, and on this tour they had a film crew following them, documenting their story. And Los Angeles was actually their last stop before they returned to Cambodia. The board of directors really put in a lot of time and a lot of work for them to be able to come out and to share their lives with everyone, because they believe in a good cause and raising money for that center to grow in Phnom Penh. And here they are, the peer mentors who traveled on their first tour. On the microphone is DJ K-Dep. He's a very talented rap artist, singer. And the others, their names are B-Boy Homie, T-Boy, Diamond, K, Fresh, and Suicide. And one of the greatest things photographing an event like this is that it's very intense and it can be emotional. And the dancers, you never know what they're going to do. It's very unpredictable. And you have to be quick with your camera and being able to get amazing shots like that, and capturing the motion and freezing it and showing their strength and their energy, how much they love dance and how they're passionate about it. It was a privilege to be able to witness their stories and them bringing their life out here so that we could participate and cheer them on. The whole time I shot with no flash. I took advantage of the lighting that was set up around the warehouse by the film crew. And I had a 50mm 1.2 lens on me. I never switched lenses, I just stuck with that one. And I shot wide open with a wide aperture the whole time so that I could get a nice shallow depth of field. But what I really had to be mindful of was making sure that whatever I was focusing on in the frame was sharp. When I cover an event, I make sure that I go around the room and include as many stories as I can, and I also like to explore what I include in the frame and be creative with that. Here is Diamond, and she's in the traditional Cambodian dress, and this is their main performance. And I'm not quite sure what the story is that they're telling here, because I was too busy looking in my camera and figuring out what I was gonna capture. But you could interpret the story as you may, and if someone knows what the story was about, please contact me and let me know, because I'm curious. But regardless, it was a fantastic performance, and it was a lot of fun to see their choreography and all the acrobatics that they included in this. The founder of Tiny Toons, he goes by the nickname of KK, and he was unable to join them on their tour, so they did a Skype conference call and they connected him from Cambodia to where we were and projected him on the wall so that he could say hello and see everyone there. And because he's originally from Long Beach, a lot of his family drove up to the event to support him. And at this point, when his mother got on the microphone, he started crying, she started crying, his brother also spoke to him and started crying, and they told him how much they miss him and how they're proud of him, of the work that he's doing up there. It's really a moving story. You should go on the website tinytoonescambodia.com and read up more about the history and the background of the organization. This summer I'm actually planning to go out to Cambodia and volunteer my time with the Tiny Toons over there, so I'm really looking forward to that experience. And here are a couple of more shots. My friend Lisa, there she is, right there. She's actually the one who introduced me to Tiny Toon, so it was really good seeing her at the event. And that is that. Thank you so much for watching.